Imagine a world where history isn't just a lesson, where it is utilized as a weapon, where leaders can rewrite the past, not to remember but to control. Increasingly the West, but seen in the last 2 decades in Russia. Find out why this matters more now than ever. Let us uncover the dangers of nostalgia and how it is shaping today's politics and our future. In our world of constant news cycles and political promises, history isn't always remembered accurately. Instead, it is repurposed. But what happens when history is twisted not just for the present, but for eternity? Today we explore the politics of eternity and how it played out in Russia and the Western world. Imagine a style of politics that redefines history not as a sequence of events or lessons learned, but as a myth used to control the present and to shape the future. This approach has become a powerful tool in Russia and increasingly in Western nations, blurring the line between past and present and using history to justify actions. In the politics of eternity, there is no forward progress. Instead, it's a loop, a cycle where the past and present blend. Russia's leaders have often promised or promoted nostalgia for a lost golden age, a time when the Soviet Union was a global superpower. This message taps into national pride, whilst suggesting that Russia's power has been undermined by external forces. But Russia is not alone in relying on this nostalgia. In the West, the same appeal to idealize the past has become a familiar theme in recent years. Many Western leaders frame the current moment as a struggle to restore the greatness of their countries, invoking images of a time where their nation was supposedly stronger, more united, or more pure. By framing modern problems as a battle to restore greatness, this approach encourages people to rally behind a sense of national restoration, where it's the cause to make America great again in the United States or Brexit's message to take back control in the United Kingdom. One of the main strategies of the politics of eternity is to avoid the focus on the solutions to the real and current problems. Instead, it emphasizes blaming troubles on eternal enemies, outsiders, minority groups, or foreign powers. In Russia, this means accusing NATO, the United States, or the decadent Western cultures of weakening Russian strength. In Western countries, this can take the form of blaming economic hardship on globalization or foreign interference, rather than exploring internal challenges. This approach redirects attention away from addressing complex issues and turns it instead to fear and division, effectively distracting the majority of individuals. This tactic isn't unique to one region or political party. We see the politics of eternity taking hold across the world as people search for stability in uncertain times. But the danger is that when the leaders frame history as an endless cycle of defending the mythical good old days, that there's little room for the real progress. In reality, progress requires confronting difficult truths, adapting to change, and taking responsibility for present-day issues. By contrast, politics of eternity locks people in a cycle of nostalgia, turning them away from the genuine solutions and back towards the past. So why does this matter? Because recognizing the politics of eternity helps us to see when leaders, whether in Russia, the United States, or Europe, are manipulating history to stoke fear or to create an enemy, rather than addressing real issues. When we recognize these tactics, we are less likely to fall into the trap of nostalgia-based politics that hinder positive change. The answer? It's to start with awareness, a critical understanding of history, a commitment to asking difficult questions, and a determination to move forward, not backwards. Whether in Russia or the West, the politics of eternity remind us that history can be more than a tool. It can shape political reality itself. By seeing through these myths, we can focus on the future in grounded truth, courage, and real progress. Thank you for watching, and remember, the future isn't set in stone. It is up to us to decide where we are going. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe and like the video. Very much helps. Thank you very much. See you next time.